Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 4 of albums that are 20 years old in 2024. We're looking back on 2004, half of the month, top 15 from 2004. The other half, top 15 from 2014, albums that are 10 years old in 2024. So today, for pick number 4, we are going to take a look at an album released on May 25th, 2004. Produced by Arjen Lucassen for Inside Out Music. This is the 6th album from this progressive rock / little bit of metal project, Ayreon, The Human Equation. That's right. If you guys are familiar with these Ayreon albums, these are big guest star included, bombastic productions, concept albums, all that sort of thing. Arjen Lucassen, of course, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, who usually puts together quite the cast for all of these concept albums, to different singers to play different parts. He always brings in very cool musicians as well. This is a double disc set, no different than some of the other ones, equally as good. Instead of here having a whole sci-fi concept album, this is more about the human equation, right? This is about a guy who gets into a really bad car crash and falls into a coma, and then the story takes you into his mind while he's in the coma as he's reliving things from his life and whatnot. Very interesting, fun album, very serious tone album with lots of cool guest stars on here, of course. So who do we have on here playing different parts and things? Vocalist perspective, you got James LaBrie from Dream Theater, you've got Michael Ackerfeld from Opeth, you've got Eric Clayton from Savior Machine, Heather Finley from Mostly Autumn, Irene Jansen, sister of Floor Jansen. I was trying to think of her first name. I'm like, oh, geez. From Nightwish. Magnus Eckwell from The Quill. Devin Graves from Dead Soul Tribe and Psychotic Waltz. Arjen Lucassen also sings on here as well. Marcella Bovia from Elphonia. Mike Baker, the late, great Mike Baker from Shadow Gallery. Devin Townsend. Peter Daltrey, formerly of Kaleidoscope. As far as playing here, you got Arjen Anthony Lucassen, of course, on guitars, bass, keyboards, mandolins, things like that. Ed Warby on drums, Rabba violins, Marieke van den Boeck on cello, and then on flute and things like that, you got John McManus, you got Jeroen Goossens, Juice Vanderbroek on some synthesizer. Martin Offord from IQ plays some synth on here as well. Ken Hensley, the late great Ken Hensley from Uriah Heep, plays a little Hammond on the track, and Oliver Wakeman also plays some guest synth on one track here. So, you know, this, when it comes to albums like this, these are not, it's very hard to pick out like songs, because it's all like everything just kind of like moves into each other. It's like one big long, almost like progressive rock opera. So there's lots of really great stuff on here, and all the tracks are like, you know, day 1, day 2, day 3. It takes you through 20 days of him being in the coma and going through all this stuff in his mind. So hard to kind of break this apart here, but I will say some of the vocal appearances are really, really well done. I think like Devin Townsend is amazing on this record. I think Michael Ackerfeld, when he comes in, right, whether he's doing the more extreme vocals or his melodic stuff, is great. James LaBrie does a great job on the main character, right, called Me. He's all throughout here. The ladies do a fine job as well. This is just, and this is big and bombastic. Lots of big riffy stuff, lots of cool proggy stuff, some folky stuff on here. There's like a little bit of everything. That's what's great about these Ayreon albums, is they have a little something for everyone. And whether you're someone who maybe gravitate towards the straight symphonic bombastic prog side, or whether you like a little bit of prog metal as well, you get a little bit of both flavors here. And Arjen, of course, loves 70s and 80s music. He's been here on the channel many times in the past, so you've heard it directly from him, and he adds all these kind of cool flavors. So, you know, he always gives you his influences right up front and center, which is always great. And it's meticulously produced, and yeah, just really, really good stuff. So charts, what do we got here? Dutch charts, of course, made it to number 7. French charts number 160, and the German album charts made it to number 50. So yeah, so that's my pick for today. The Human Equation by Ayreon. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Pick number 4. Just got 3 more left before we hop right into 2014. Got my list ready. Do you have your list ready? I hope so. So stay tuned here on the channel for you today. We've got should have a whole host of new album reviews, got some book reviews for you as well. I'm going to do one episode with like a bunch of different reviews of a bunch of books because I've just been trying to get through the backlog of book reviews, which, it's not, what we do all the time here on the channel, that everybody seems to want to send us books to read. And I don't even have time to read the books that I want to read for myself. So I would urge people, if you have written a book and you're, interested in us reviewing it, please email us first to make sure it's okay. And we'll let you know if it's within our bandwidth to be able to read it and review it. Because I get folks just sending books off and stacks and stacks show up, and I'm like, I don't have time to read them. I really don't. I try to get to the ones I can, but I got to have time in my life to read the books that I want to read for fun because I'm a big reader, right? So anyway, but like I said, I try to tackle as many as I possibly can. So anyway, that's all coming up today. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, down there, we have the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Oh, real quick before I go, who in the audience, this is a very cool shirt that I got from Dan Brown from the warehouse, from the Monsters Den. Anybody know who those two cats are? Let us know down in the comments if you know who those guys are, right? I'm sure many of you do, but very cool, fun shirt. So anyway, we'll see you soon here in the day for more album reviews and stuff, new release views. It's early, guys. My brain's not working yet. So we'll see you soon. Anyway, I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.